258-0148 is Jonathan's number. Give him a call and let him know you want to come by. Hope you can make it. Okay, let's see. Time to hit our phones, 855-660-4261. What's going on, Isaac, in New York? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay, Mrs. Ben.
Do you know what Isaac means? Do you know what your name means?
Isaac. Well, the only thing I know is Isaac originated as in the Bible, Abraham being my father.
Yeah, that's right. And Abraham and Sarah, Abraham's wife Sarah, was not supposed to have any babies. And when the angel came, she was like 80 or 90 or something. When the angel came and said, Sarah, you're going to have a baby. And she was 80 years old or something, 85, I don't know. She started laughing. And Isaac actually means laughter, because sure enough, 9 months later, praise God, she had a baby. And so she named him Laughter. And that's what Isaac means. Isn't that a cool name? Isaac, Laughter.
Oh, yeah. I recall that when I used to read my Bible. So I guess that's the reason why I like to smile a lot.
Maybe so. Good. I like that. Where are you from, Isaac?
I'm from New York.
Okay, good deal. How can we help you, my friend?
Okay, I've been having liquid bowel movements for years.
Not good.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay. Now, liquid bowel movements mean a couple things. Excuse me. They mean, number one, your body is trying to evacuate something, trying to get rid of something. It could be a bacteria, it could be a pathogen. If you've had it for a long time, it probably isn't. It's probably something you're eating on a regular basis that the body considers to be a toxin of some kind, problematic in some way, and it's the way your body is attempting to eliminate that substance. So you want to link your bowel movement, your liquid bowel movements, connect those up to some kind of food that you're eating or something you're ingesting. Nutritional supplements can sometimes do it. So anything that your body is trying to evacuate will cause loose stools or liquid bowel movements. Also, if you're not absorbing minerals, that can do it too. Sometimes that happens when people use the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. They'll sometimes notice they've got liquidy bowel movements. In any case, it's your body either not absorbing or attempting to eliminate something, and you want to know what that is. Now, if you want to just dry things up a little bit, you want to start upping your intake of soluble fiber. Soluble fiber. Soluble fiber is the kind of fiber that makes things swell and absorbs water. Soluble fiber is a mushy kind of fiber that gives pears and apples and avocados their mushy kind of quality. So upping your intake of probably you want to stay away from the sweet forms of soluble fiber, but avocados are a good source of soluble fiber. Tomatoes can be a good source of soluble fiber. Potatoes can be a good source of soluble fiber. Anything that's squishy and mushy when it gets wet. Squash is a wonderful source, absolutely. Pumpkin. Anything that's kind of got a squishy, you know what I'm talking about, Isaac? Like a squishy, mushy quality. That can help absorb or mop up water. Bentonite clay can do the same thing. You might want a teaspoonful of bentonite clay. That might help. But I would be concerned about malabsorption in the sense that if you're passing foods through your body or passing nutrients through your body and eliminating them, you may be malnourished. You may not be getting your zinc. You may not be getting your magnesium. You may not be getting your B vitamins. Your nutrients may not be absorbed into the blood. You may be losing everything. So you really want to connect up what's causing these loose bowel movements, what kind of food is doing it, and then eliminate that food, and then what kind of, if it's a nutritional supplement, what kind of nutritional supplements are causing the problem, and then maybe either switch supplements or take less supplements at a time. Last thing that you might want to do is if you're not making enough stomach acid, and this is very common, or if you have an infection with a bacteria called H. pylori, which is secondary or follows malabsorption of, or I should say, poor acid secretion, not making enough acid, you may want to acidify your digestive system after meals using apple cider vinegar, or you can get something called pepsin, P-E-P-S-I-N, pepsin HCl. The ultimate enzymes will get you a little bit of acidification, and you can also have a compounding pharmacist make HCl, hydrochloric acid, that stands for, HCl drops for you, and use them after meals. So, number one, see if you can notice that there's certain foods that cause the problem and then eliminate those foods. Number two, if you're finding that it's related to minerals or nutrient absorption, get yourself on, start using smaller doses of those nutrients and maybe start acidifying the contents of your stomach using apple cider vinegar or HCl drops. Use the ultimate enzymes. You might want to try the Biolumin Nightly Essence. That's good for all digestive health issues. Bentonite clay might help you mop up some of that excess water, and the same is true about soluble fiber. And thanks so much for your call, Isaac. Hope we helped you out there. Jason in New York, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the bright side. Jason.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing very good. I just want to say thank you. You changed my life.
Oh, I appreciate that. What's going on? How do we? The information. I didn't personally. The information changed your life.
You're right. You led me to the way. But I used to have French fry sales too. So.
Okay, good. Tell me what you noticed. Like what? Real quickly, just what were your symptoms and what happened? What changes you made and how you're feeling better?
Well, I mean, I had a whole thing written out, but real quick is, a few years ago, I kind of developed asthma.
Okay.
I went to the doctor. The doctor couldn't really give me any reason. I mean, I was heavy all my life. I probably weighed, at that time, 250 pounds. And, this is what happens when you get older. That's what he told me. So
yeah.
I just had to live with it. He gave me Advair, and, that was going to be for the rest of my life, I guess. I don't know. And then I ended up hearing you on Alex, and you were talking to, I think, Aaron Dykes, who lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
And I figured I would give it a shot. I started listening to you every day. I started on a BTT. I stopped, eating lunch because I work outside. So whenever I would eat lunch, if I didn't make it, I would stop in places. And it was just,
change your life.
Thing you could do. Right, I did.
And now tell me what are the results?
I lost about 80 pounds in 18 months.
Praise God.
I'm down to 170.
That's awesome.
Asthma is gone. The asthma was gone probably a month after I started.
Praise God.
Yeah.
That is so cool. That is so cool, Jason. Thank you. You should send a note to your doctor. Tell him maybe he wants to listen to the program too.
Yeah, right.
Maybe he can help his patients a little more.
It's funny because I still get a letter from him because I canceled the next appointment, but I didn't cancel in time, so they send you a bill every month that you missed the appointment, and me and my wife laughed because
that's too funny. Thanks so much, Jason. Have a good day, man. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Yeah, maybe we should send his doctor a link to the Bright Side. Maybe his doctor can bone up on nutrition a little bit. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You are listening to the Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We got more phone calls for you, more good health information coming up right after this. Don't go away.
You have all seen and heard about the elements of the periodic table. These elements are the building blocks of everything in the universe. You, my friends, are made from these elements. A shortage of any of these important trace elements can lead to disease. Go with the science and take the Lady Talk Health Challenge and get all 90 essential trace elements with a healthy start pack at LadyTalkLive.com. Or call 855-333-LADY. That's 855-333-5239.
Research shows it's not just what you put in your body that counts, it's what you put on it as well. Why not use an all-natural, healthy mineral-based makeup that actually benefits your skin? Once you experience the airiness and flawless coverage of Longevity mineral makeup, you will never use anything else. With Longevity, the perception of your complexion will be natural perfection. Animal-friendly mineral makeup at Mary Lou Health. That's MARILU Health.com. Or call 855-321-HEALTH.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
Improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
The Genesis Communications Network is one of America's premier broadcasters of captivating talk radio. We thank you for listening. Now, just imagine, there are thousands of people who are just as passionate about radio as you are. But what you may not realize is how easy and affordable it is to advertise with us. Radio commercials for your business could be heard on hundreds of radio stations across the U.S. every day. We can help you by creating an effective radio advertising campaign for your company. From script writing to producing your commercial, just like the one you're listening to right now. No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective. Headlines, suspensions, FCC investigations. That's Mancow for you. Hear him here. GCN.
All right, we're back on the bright side. Dwayne in Virginia. What's cooking? How you doing, man?
I'm good. I've been listening to, about 6 months or so.
All right.
Got some good stuff. Been doing some supplements, and overall, just feeling better.
All right.
Overall.
All right.
Jim.
All right.
So,
how can we help you?
How
can we help you today?
The main reason I was calling, you're talking about this vitamin C issue that people are talking about. On a radio program I was listening to the other day, there was a Dr. Eric Llewellyn.
Eric Llewellyn? I'm going to look him up. Now, is he an MD?
Nutritionist. He's a holistic health guy from the UK.
All right. I'm skeptical right off the bat. I'm skeptical.
And
what's he saying?
Berkovich from Grown by Nature is a supplement company called Grown by Nature.
All right.
And
so
he's talking.
He's selling a Whole Foods. He's selling a Whole Food supplement. Is that right? Like a Whole Food supplement? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. These Whole Food supplements are great, and I'm all for Whole Food supplements, as I've said many times. Whole Foods are always the way to go. The problem is you're not going to get enough vitamin C. You're probably getting 20 milligrams of vitamin C, or maybe 30 or 40 in a dose, which isn't anywhere near enough vitamin C. Is he saying that because it has the cofactors and everything in it, it's a better product?
Correct. Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of the, I figured that's what they were saying. And, he's not exactly wrong either. He's just misleading. A little bit of truth is a dangerous thing in the sense that it's misleading. Yes, obviously, nobody's stupid enough to think that synthetic is better than natural. Of course it's not. Problem is you're not going to get the vitamin C you need in a whole food supplement. And to go around telling people that ascorbic acid without scurvy, because it cures scurvy, is somehow a problem, is just dirty pool. And somebody ought to tell Eric Llewellyn to have a little trace of humanity in him and stop. It's already confusing enough for people. To throw out more confusion because you want to sell some of your product is just not fair. But thank you for sharing that, Dwayne. I appreciate that. I'm going to do my research on that.
One more question real quick. Poison ivy. My daughter's had it like 3 times this year, and
okay. She's miserable. She's miserable. It's miserable.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Poison ivy is caused
on her face mostly, and that's what.
Well, yeah, that's awful. The itching and the rash that's caused by poison ivy is initiated by a resin, like a sticky substance that's secreted by the poison ivy leaf. It's a defense mechanism for the plant. So a couple things you want to do. Once the resin is on the skin, the last thing you ever want to do is wash it or spread it or itch it or scratch in any way, because then it just kind of travels all over your body, especially if you get it on your face. That could be really miserable. So you got to it's easier said than done, of course, but you got to resist the urge to scratch, and don't try to wash it off with water or with soap, because that's going to spread it. If you want to get rid of it, use acetone, alcohol, or even kerosene or turpentine. As toxic as that stuff is, it will dissolve the poison ivy resin. some kind of solvent, and it usually has to be a nasty solvent. Alcohol might work. And the best solvent is going to be acetone, if you can find that, but that's not really great for your skin. And certainly turpentine or kerosene or even gasoline, that kind of stuff is awful for your skin. It's awful for your health. It's awful for everything, but it does dissolve the poison.